Okay, so we are in the city of Sigil, following your escape from the mortuary, in which you woke up apparently having had died, with some months passing since your first time waking up in the mortuary. But you started out into the city. You met a tout, or a guide named Parisa. She was a kind of a centaur type creature that started touring you around and giving you a lot of the information on the city and how it works and all that. You ended up going to the Hall of Records and the Hall of Information to try to find out some information about yourself, but largely you weren't able to either find out any information or anything helpful. So you really don't have any answers. So we were left just kind of exploring the city. You had kind of chased down those leads, and as far as really investigating the cases of your, misplaced identities, you're kind of at a dead end. You don't have any leads. You don't have any clues. So don't beat yourself up too much trying to solve that mystery right now. Spoiler, it will come out during the course of the adventure.
Hello, I'm back. I'm disappointed.
Oh, I didn't even realize you were gone. I'm sorry. I had started.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. I'll be right back. Sorry.
No worries. No worries.
And they're gone again.
But again, to that point, don't obsess too much on figuring everything out right now. Just start taking care of some of your basic needs and wants, and we'll see what opportunities present themselves as time moves forward.
The point is not to obsess over it.
Right. It will come. Otherwise, what would be the point? But the city is yours to explore. I know that we had done some discussions around the purchase of exotic items, and and we found out that futuristic items are considered very rare magic items. I did want to mention, though, that while a laser pistol might be out of reach for James. What's your character's name again? Lex, right. So while a laser pistol might be out of your price range, a gunpowder pistol, while still being expensive, might be more manageable. Maybe not even right now, but if you have your heart set on it, that could be something more within your price range. I hate when Chipotle fucks up my order.
Fucking Chipotle.
Yeah, no, I'm pissed because she ordered it. We get it, and I'm inspecting my bowl, and I'm like, I didn't order that. Right. I also didn't order that, and it's got like sour cream and salsa on it, and I didn't ask for either, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat this whole bowl. I don't like them, so I'm like, fuck. So my roommate ordered something pretty similar, and we switched, because she's like, oh, I'll eat that, like, I know you don't like it, and I was like, thank you.
Don't like sour cream. This place has
fucked up our orders before.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so I was just explaining to the fellas that the city really lays before you in all of its splendor and depredation. They deserve to die. The question of where to go and what you want to do is really in your hands. There's if I could offer some suggestions. There is, let's see here, your guide. Sights and Wonders. There we go. There it is. So your guide makes suggestions like, going to the Grease Pit, where you can catch some local cuisine, some good, Sigil street food. There's I told you about the Lady of Pain. You guys know about her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have I told you about the Dabas?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So the Dabas are kind of like the Lady of Pain's workforce, if you will. That is a Dabas. The Dabas float. They levitate through the streets of Sigil, and they do some basic functions. Let me see if I can read. So they are gray-skinned, vaguely human-like figures with curled horns. As they travel through the city, cracks in mortar seal shut and bricks float back into place. Ruined city blocks are slowly restored. They're the silent caretakers of Sigil and loyal servants of the Lady of Pain. They patrol the city to maintain public buildings, portals, and other utilities. They use their innate ability to manipulate Sigil's infrastructure not only to effect repairs, but also to combat individuals who disrupt the city's operations or violate the Lady's edicts. So the reason I bring them up is that there is one particular Dabas who goes by the name of Fell. Normally these guys don't even really, they're not, you don't talk to them. They have a unique method of communicating in where they will, when they want to communicate with you, images will literally appear floating in air. Those puzzles where it'll be like a picture of a bumblebee, and then it will like be plus T, so that means beat.
Yeah.
So whatever those puzzles are called, that's how Dabases communicate. And you can't find them anywhere in the multiverse except here in Sigil. Anyway, there's this one particular Dabas named Fell who, for reasons unknown, inexplicably, he doesn't do what the other Dabases do anymore. He has a tattoo studio that he runs, and while he still communicates with the pictures, he doesn't float anymore. He walks on the ground. So he's kind of a unique individual, and he runs a tattoo parlor. Other suggestions of things to do in the city, of course, you could secure lodging, get a room. You could go to the ladies' ward, where there's all sorts of temples, if you wanted to do that. I don't know what good it would do you. Of course, shopping, and all of the different faction headquarters would lay before you at that. I won't bore you with a whole rundown of all the factions, but if you remember any of the things that I mentioned before, there are 12 factions that perform various city functions, some friendlier than others. Well, I think one of you has the planar philosopher background, though, right? I think it might be Lex.
Not this variation of Lex, I don't think.
Not this variation, okay. All right, no problem. I was just going to say... Go ahead.
This one is a gate warden.
Okay. All right. So, any of those things on the list sound particularly fun or interesting? I could, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll a random encounter. We're here in the
No.
clerk ward. What did I roll? A 6. Let's see. What's a 6? All right. So there is a faction in Sigil called the Society of Sensation. Let's see if I can give you a quick rundown of them. The Society of Sensation perceive the multiverse through direct experience. The more varied, the better. They want to. They believe the key to unlocking the multiverse is to experience it. All types of pleasure, pain, all sensory input. Basically, is a means toward enlightenment and oneness with the multiverse. So that is a society of sensation, or aka the sensates. And there is one of these sensates who are performing a dazzling street-side performance. And so you can see that they are crafting some illusion of, a light, a dragon made of light, performing aerial acrobatics and, delighting the crowd.
I think I'm gonna watch intensely because it seems very interesting.
Yeah, see what happens.
Right.
See what happens. They're putting on a show.
It is a wonderful show, and you can see that there's a small child, and the dragon that is being animated lunges at the child, scaring the thing, causing it to cry. And you can see the child's parent steps forward angrily, confronting the sensate. Like, what was the big idea? And he grabs him by the cuff and actually punches him in the face, stopping the show, bringing it to a halt. And the poor child is left crying, and the sensate is now clutching a swollen black eye. I don't know how fast it takes for an eye to go black after you get punched. I haven't been punched that much.
I haven't had a black eye in a very long.
It takes a couple hours.
Yeah? All right. So he's just holding his face.
I think, given my disposition, I'm kind of just enjoying this. I'm just enjoying this whole secondary performance that's been put on.
It's all part of the show. The kid with the black eye.
Well, they want to experience everything, right? That's an experience.
So the crowd disperses at the cessation of the show, and you're kind of left standing there with your tout, Parisa. I got to remember she's with you at this point, so you can ask her any questions that you have.
So what's that about?
Parisa just shrugs. Like, sensates, she obviously regards the sensates as kind of pleasure-seeking hedonists, which may or may not be a fair assessment. But it's been her experience, and she is just standing there. The sensate actually gets up, dusts himself off, and sees you there and actually cautiously approaches your group and says, "Did you see that? That man just assaulted me."
He did. And what are you going to do about it?
Well, he's much bigger than me, so not much. But I saw you standing here, and I thought maybe you'd take sympathy on me and might try to help me out.
If nobody else is going to say anything, I have a very horrible...
Oh, well, I was about to say, I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was about to say this is just a funny thing. Serana's only thing was going to be like, I'm sorry, it was a canon event, I was not allowed to interfere. This is the only thing she's going to say to this kid.
I apologize deeply, but if you look for the word sympathy in the dictionary, you'll find it right between shit and syphilis.
So, the sensei introduced, let's say his name is
Damn.
Mervin. Mervin, he says, I'm a petitioner. I'm trying to get in, and one of the things I'm been tasked to do is gather a series of emotions, and he holds up a small stone. He says, this is called a sensory stone, and I can use it to record sensations. And I was supposed to get 3 sensations: fear, joy, and serenity. And I've got the joy and serenity, and I was trying to evoke fear, and I know it wasn't nice, but yeah, I was just trying to give the kid a little scare so I could, record the sensation.
Are you looking for fear in other people, or can it be in yourself?
Well, I suppose if we record, you want to record my fear?
Would that count?
I guess. He looks uneasy.
He looks uneasy?
Yeah.
Alright. So how does this work exactly?
Well, so it's a small, smooth stone that, as an action, you can capture a reaction. You can record a sensation that lasts a few seconds by any creature within 30 feet of you, infusing the essence of the experience into the stone.
Oh, give me 1 second.
I hope that's what you were thinking of.
It absolutely was not. But now he's going to be a recurring NPC.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can't admit to having that much of a deep cut of Spaceballs in my.
Oh, that one's Robin Hood.
Oh, is it Robin Hood? It is.
Robin, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
It is Robin Hood. Right.
Sorry,
Either way.
Park
Right.
into my room.
Right.
So you want fear. And as long as it's fear that's captured into this, that counts.
I mean, what are you going to do to me?
There's a smile that sort of creeps onto Alaric's face, but only to half of his face, as his lips do not move very much on the scarred side. As he reaches for a small knife.
You're not going to really hurt me, are you?
Do you know what this black hand means?
No.
The Black Hand of Bane, god of tyranny and ambition. And let's just say I am embody the ambition part a bit more, and if it's fear you want, then it's fear I will give you.
Why don't you make an intimidation check?
Okay, intimidation. I wish I could re-roll that so badly.
Well, anybody else stepping up to offer their assistance? Anybody else want to chime in and say something?
Can I, from behind, as he's being intimidated behind the kid, like, jump out and go boo? As he's being threatened, like, from behind.
All right, I'll give you an intimidation check as well.
Okay.
All right.
Sarana is proficient in intimidation.
With, I'm drawing a blank on your character's name, Adam. What's the name again?
Alaric.
Alaric, right. Okay. So with Alaric consuming Mervin's complete attention, and actually Mervin getting a fair amount of anxiety about Alaric's suggestions, he was completely unaware of you sneaking up on his flank, and when you jumped, and you did a very good job of scaring him. I assume that Alaric is going to use his reaction, right?
I use my reaction to capture that emotion. I then burst out fucking laughing.
Congratulations. Mervin is startled and put on ease. It's like, very good. All right, you got me. Thanks, guys. Can I have my stone back now?
You can have it back.
And with that, unless
no, I'm not going to do that to him. No, you can have your stone back.
He goes into his bags and he pulls out another stone. This one, a blank one, and hands it to you and says, for your trouble, you can also use this to end the charmed or frightened condition on yourself. That is the other thing that a sensory stone does. So that is a little minor magic item that you have thanks to your interaction with Mervin. And he starts to pack up his stuff and leave the area.
What a peculiar place.
Okay, the options. There's like a religious place, right? Like where all gods basically, like it's like a. Am I crazy to say like a temple where it's like, hey, whatever god you can pray here?
There is a number of temples in the ladies' ward to all manner of deities, and I'm sure you could find one non-denominational somewhere in the ladies' ward for certain.
Where is the ladies' ward? Could you shift bang us?
Yeah. Let's see.
It has been quite a while, I guess, since I've been to a temple.
In the clerk's ward. I think we came through via the market ward.
Yes, we did.
So which side connects to which side? Okay. All right. So that means you must have come through the ladies' ward here, where the courts and the prison. There's a casino called Fortune's Wheel. And you went past the Foundry and a very popular inn called the Ubiquitous Wayfarer as you started here in the mortuary. So that was, you really kind of covered half the city in your travel already.
What temple are you looking for, Zarana?
Great question. She's not sure which of the two order gods are her gods. And that's what she's kind of grappling with. So her asking that was kind of like, maybe if I pray to someone, I'll get an answer. I just don't know who.
That's fair. I mean, it's not a bad plan. They might listen, or they might not.
Listen, intelligence is her worst stat, okay? She doesn't
Hey, you don't
she
need to
doesn't
be
know what else
intelligent.
to do, but have faith.
More of a wisdom thing, then. If you're looking for intelligence, you'd probably run back into the Hall of Records, the Hall of Information.
Well, that's what I mean, is like she's not necessarily thinking intelligently. She's like, let me go back to my faith. Like, that gives me comfort.
Okay. Okay, so it's more of a comfort thing.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know who I worship. I vaguely have an idea.
I have an idea of a worship. Yeah, that makes sense.
I also just, like, I couldn't pick, because there's only, like, 2 gods of the Order domain, and I'm like, shit. Do I want to make her good, or do I want to make her evil?
Which one is more orderly? I mean, evil's always fun. There's a degree of freedom in it. It's less rigid.
There it is. So I think James, who is playing Lex, right? You had expressed an interest of seeing Fell's tattoos. That is located in the Hive Ward, which is right here, right next to you, actually. Incidentally, that's where the grease pit is, where you can get some of the street food, and there's the smoldering corpse bar, and other locations. So that's actually not all that far from your current location.
Let's do it.
Anybody want to see what tattoos they offer?
You
Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
As
I'd be interested.
I might have to double back there later.
I'm down for going to the tattoo shop before doing religious stuff.
Cool. All right. So, again, this is run by a Dabbas named Fell. From a distance, he looks like any other of his kind. But I guess Parisa can explain a little bit of his history and explain that he was shunned by the Lady of Pain and ostracized by his kin for declaring himself a priest of Eoskar, who is the dead god of portals. So now, because he declared himself a priest, that is why he was ostracized. So now he walks on the ground instead of floating. But some of his magic remains evident in the indelible designs he weaves into his visual communication. Fell's tattoo is a modest oblong shack down the street from the smoldering corpse bar. A pearl lightning bolt above the door marks the parlor's entrance. Inside, the quiet artist lets his handiwork speak for itself. He nods and smiles at his clients, producing wispy images that hang in the air and adjusting the shapes to their liking. He then applies each tattoo with a wave of his hand, wafting the design toward the client's skin where it grafts itself in vibrant ink. His tattoos are tinged with magic. Most effects are minor, a temporary glow or shifting pattern. But some designs function as spell scrolls that burn away once used. He can also reproduce any of the magic tattoos detailed in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So let me see if I can get a screenshot of those magic tattoos. I don't see where it gives me a list of them, unfortunately. So it's okay. Magic item descriptions. Okay, magic tattoos. So this is all the magic items. So okay, so it's too much to get into, but if you have Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, you can look that up, and if you're interested, we can talk about it off hours too, because it might be too much for me to kind of run down all of those different things. But certainly, I can tell you the prices for those magic tattoos out of the cauldron. He charges 60 gold piece for a common tattoo, 600 gold piece for an uncommon one, and 6,000 gold piece for a rare one.
That seems pretty standard for magic tattoos.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ, did they base it off of actual tattoo artist rates?
Yeah, but like I've seen there's some pretty expensive tattoos.
Well, I live near New York, so all the tattoos are expensive.
Well, that's just because you live near New York.
Exactly.
Here's a picture of Fel.
Oh, man. An illuminator tattoo would be great, but that's very rare. That's not illuminator, absorbing tattoo.
Absorbing tattoo, yeah.
Yeah, it would give you resistance to a damage type, but it's very rare. And that's probably going to be like, what? How much is he going to charge for a very rare tattoo?
A very rare tattoo he can't do. He can only, unfortunately, do common, uncommon, or rare.
I know that? Alright, fine.
Yeah, permanent resistance to a damage type. That would be quite a boon.
I mean, part of me wants to get like a masquerade tattoo because all it does is change the tattoo's design. So you get like a moving tattoo.
Right, a little ink blot tattoo.
What's the price for common and uncommon?
Common is 60 and 600, right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very interesting Fel.
I have a question for you,
Yes.
DM. So spell rot tattoos, they are a tattoo. It's a common, depending on the level of spell you put into a tattoo. So like a first level at a cantrip would be a common, second and third is uncommon, fourth and fifth is rare. If I were to get a spell rot tattoo, would it have to be from a spell from my list?
Let me just go ahead and look this up. I just want to take the time and read it myself. Spell rot tattoo.
It works exactly the same as a spell scroll, so whatever the rules are for that.
So it dissipates once it's used?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes once used.
Right.
But it is just a magic tattoo.
Wait, all these tattoos are one-time use?
Spell rots are one-time use. Other ones are usually permanent,
Right.
unless they specify they're one-time use.
And so, just repeat the question for me.
If I were to get a spell rot tattoo from the from Fel's tattoos, would it have to be a spell from my own list?
No, he can do any spell.
Oh,
Yeah. You want a spell,
this
he
gives
can.
me
Yeah.
this gives me ideas, Dan. This is very dangerous because I have 4 limbs, so I could probably get like 4 tattoos.
All
And
right.
then there's like the chest. I can't do the head. I've already got one. All right, I'm gonna think about this.
How much gold are we supposed to be? Should we have?
I mean, I have 3. I have Oh god, I don't even know how much. Well, we had extra gold from our start.
Right. Whatever
Oh,
your
from the first
starting
character.
gold, and then 250 extra.
Yeah, because I have
Oh.
303 gold.
Now you may have spent that on equipment during character creation. I don't know, but you had up to 250.
I was very stingy.
Thank you for that list of tattoos. That's great.
Yeah.
I would love to get the Blood Fury tattoo. No, thank you.
The Lifewell one looks.
There's some really good tattoos. I'm gonna come back to this later because there's some things that I'm thinking about, which you should be worried about this, Dan.
I would have it no other way.
Perfect.
All right. Any other destinations?
I mean, I'd like to go to. Well, I think also Zorana wanted to go to the ladies' ward to look for temples.
Right.
Yeah.
So as we go off the edge of the map here to the left, we pop out again here in the, I think it's the Hive Ward. Is this the Hive Ward up here?
Yeah, that is the.
Or is that the lower ward?
That's the low ward.
Okay, yeah. So we're coming back round past the mortuary, having completed a circuit of the city. And as you go through the lower ward and start to cross into the ladies' ward, you actually come across a small crowd. There are apparently some philosophers engaged in a public debate. Intellectuals from 3 different factions. The Athar, the Bleak Cabal, and the Mind's Eye are locked in a debate outside of the or we'll just say in this area of the city. So the Athar is vigorously asserting that the gods are false powers, pointing to their dead husks in the astral sea as evidence that they're unworthy of worship. The member of the Bleak Cabal is arguing, or not arguing, with the Athar's proposal, but he's taking it a step further and says nothing has meaning, not even this debate. The multiverse is just a cruel existence. And the philosopher from the Mind's Eye disagrees with both the others, claiming that the guards are legit and that in every individual can in fact become one. That true potential lies within, and it's an ingot waiting to be forged. And they are appealing to different members of the audience for support, and they, turn their attention to you and are collectively asking you to weigh in to help resolve the debate. So, argument 1 is the gods are false. Argument 2 is nothing has meaning or matters. And the other one is that everyone has the potential to become a god themselves.
Let's see. An atheist, a nihilist, and an existentialism walk into a bar.
Is this a joke? Did I ever tell you my my genie joke?
I don't think
What's
it
your
is
genie joke?
Your genie joke.
All right, it's a bar. All right. I'll just get it over with. I brought it up. Okay. So a guy walks into a bar, and he sees another fella sitting at the end of the bar, and on the bar in front of him is this 12-inch man in a tuxedo sitting at a tiny piano playing. And he says, what's up with this? And the guy just kind of rolls his eyes and says, yeah, there's a genie in the bathroom granting wishes. And the guy goes into the bathroom to investigate. Sure enough, there's a genie there. It says, your wish is my command. What would you like? And the guy says, I would like $1,000,000. And poof, the room instantly is overflowing with ducks, mallards. And the guy quickly flees the room from being overwhelmed and says, hey, I think your genie is hard of hearing. And the guy at the bar says, you think? Do you think that I asked for a 12-inch pianist?
Amazing.
What?
That was great. I don't know if anybody else here wants to step into this little argument that's going on here.
Mm-mm.
I think Rylar's gonna mind her own business
Yeah,
on this one.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
honest here. I think all three of you are wrong.
Lex is going to the bar to grab a drink.
He is generally mute. He rarely speaks.
Yeah, Zorana's just kind of like walking past these people, not even stopping to ponder. She's like, who do I worship? Fuck. What is my identity?
Having a complete existential crisis.
Yeah, well, it's more like, there's something out there, right? So, like, this would just cause her to tailspin even further.
To be honest, I think all of you are wrong. You, the atheist. Yes, gods die, and other gods take up their portfolio. It's not the god you're worshipping, it's the idea. You, the nihilist, you should just do everybody a favor and off yourself. And you, the existentialist, what is the word? Existential. I had it earlier, but I can't say it now. Existentialism. You. Not everybody has the capability to become a god. Nobody can embody that kind of power. Not just anyone can.
So, with that, the three philosophers kind of groan and just disperse, throwing up their hands in frustration. And kind of nothing was resolved, and
Good, you're all wrong. Go sit in the corner and think.
there are a few stragglers in the crowd, however, approach you and voice support for your philosophy, and said, "I think you're right. What do you call your line of thinking?"
I don't know what I'd call this line of thinking. Skepticism?
You got to market it. You're on to something.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should market this.
And with
I don't know,
that,
the nihilist just really gets to me.
a hush washes over the area, eclipsed by the march of heavy boots. Three officers of the Harmonium, which are the city's police force. They are burly guards in spotless red plate armor, brandishing menacing clawed polearms in your direction. "Halt, criminal!" demands one of them.
What was I do?
He squints at you with a gold front tooth. And he says, "You're under arrest for violating the laws of the multiverse. We can do this the easy way," and the menacing jaws on his polearm snap with a clink, "or the hard way."
Now, what law have I broken? What was I debating without a license?
You've committed crimes against the multiverse.
And what crimes are that? I'm pretty sure I have a right for you to. Pretty sure I have the right to know what I've broken here.
Not my department. Come with me.
Great. Now,
Put your hands up, surrender your weapons.
how about instead, you put your hands up, you surrender your weapons.
All right. So I'm trying to set up a generic battle map for a little confrontation here with our guards, and I'm not sure. This is one of the first times I've gone to pull out your tokens after creating some of these multiple copies of characters.
Yeah.
So without, I'm not sure which tokens to pull out.
Just take up the Alaric token.
Can you guys pull out your own tokens if I move you onto the page?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Okay. I'll solve that problem by letting you guys each handle your own token, right?
I was gonna make fun of the existentialist a bit more, but then he stormed off. How rude.
Wait, how do you pull your token?
Oh, just click and drag your character sheet out. I guess I'd probably be pretty close to them since I was just like casually talking to these guys, wouldn't I?
They unless you took some action to run away, they were coming up directly to confront you.
Okay, then I'll just put myself here because that feels appropriate.
Wait, I'm unable to do that.
So if you click and hold with the left mouse button on the icon, you should be able to drag it left onto the battle map and let it go so that it should drop and appear.
Yeah, it's not moving.
Let's see if I can do it.
Did we get a long rest since we escaped?
I don't think so. Definitely got a short rest, though.
Okay.
You didn't make going to the ubiquitous Wayfarer a priority, so that would have given you an opportunity to get a rest.
That is.
I couldn't remember if we did that or not.
Right.
Well, if we've got a short, then they don't have those hit points yet. Do that real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm
You
I'm
can't
unable
pull
to
out
pull
Kira?
No.
Do you know you're using the one that has the name or the one that's blank?
The one with the name.
Okay. And then we've got Lex there's only one copy of Lex, so Lex is easy to figure out. Wait,
Yeah, I've been trying.
that might not be the right one then, right? Oh no, because you're using it from beyond, so.
Yeah.
Right. So we're good. All right, so that's all 5 of you then. We got 3 officers. We got 5 of you. Unless you think you can talk your way out of it, it looks like there's going to be a fight.
I mean, how tough do these individuals look?
They are big dudes, they are strong, and they are in plate armor, and they are holding these pole arms that are electrified man catchers. They clinch, grasp, and there's electricity arcing around them. So they are, what are those called? The Praetorian Guard?
Yeah, they're sticks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you guys haven't, you've spent hit dice to recover hit points, I hope,
Yep.
as part of your short rest, but some of you are depleted. All right, let's do it. Let's roll for initiative.
I mean, we outnumber them 1.6 to 1.
It'll be a cakewalk.
With those initiatives. Alright, let's see if I can roll higher than a 10, guys. Nope. I could have just taken alert.
All right, so Orana gets to act first.
Okay, let me look at my spells. What do I want to do first? I guess to start off, I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
You guys are all 4th level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to cast Hold Person on one of the guards. I'm just gonna do the guy in the middle.
Wisdom saving throw. Made it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was my action. Let me just double check what my bonus actions are. If I have anything good. I do not.
Alright. Then we will...
So that'll be my turn.
We will go to Lex.
Okay. Lex is going to... So we're attacking, correct? If that's what we're doing, then I guess I might as well attack.
These guys are the cops.
Well, that explains why they turned their body cams off.
I don't know how this is gonna play out. Okay.
Let's see. They won't tell us what crime we're being arrested for.
Crimes against the multiverse, but they can't elaborate.
That's very non-specific of them, which
Right.
is very not good.
So the Harmonium are the faction that run the police here. Their nickname are the Hardheads. Their philosophy is to unify the multiverse into peace, no matter the cost. So if any of you are familiar with Peacekeeper of DC comics, particularly the HBO series starring Christina, is fucking fabulous. But Peacekeeper has often been noted to say he will pursue peace no matter how many men, women, and children he has to kill.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
kind of sums up the Hardheads, the Harmonium.
They're a bit stupid.
Yeah, so with that information, Lex is gonna sheath his weapon and just go ahead, get down, and put his hands on his head. I know my routine.
Okay.
He's laying down his weapons. All right.
That's interesting.
So he'll step up. All right, so he steps down here. And he's going to attack with his man catcher.
Okay.
And he's going to miss.
Ooh, that's a nasty to hit roll. Oh, like the modifier.
Kira.
Well, I don't like that. I'm gonna hit this guy right here. Definitely not gonna miss him.
$17 just misses. It deflects off of his plate armor. And if that is going to be it, we will go to Alaric.
Okay. I'm going to move around to here. Actually, to here specifically. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my last spell slot to cast Shield of Faith to bring my armor class up a bit. Then I think I am going to use my action to do my Channel Divinity for Sacred Weapon. And that is my turn.
All right, so no direct attack, okay.
No direct attack yet. No, the first turn is just, like, abilities.
All right, so this guy comes in. And they've got pack tactics, so he has advantage on his attack roll if he has at least one of his allies within 5 feet of the creature, which he does. So he's going to get advantage on his man catcher.
Ooh.
And still miss. And Rylar.
Alright, I'm starting with Armor of Agathis. And that's it.
All right. This keeper's going to come up. And they're trying to...
Oh, God.
Looks like he's
22 just hits.
gotcha for 10.
For 10, alright.
And you are grappled.
Okay.
Let's do the grapple. The target also has the restrained condition. Can't teleport. And the Peacekeeper can't make more attacks. But you're going to take 1d10 plus 3 lightning damage at the start of each of its turns. So let me put the grab or the restrain on him so that I know he's the one restraining you. Is that going to help? I don't know if that's going to help, but no, I'll just leave it off. Zorana.
Okay, this is not going great. And I think
the one grappling me.
Is
going to jail.
You need to get
left
up.
or right? This is a real hard moment for Zorana right now. She's like, oh, do we fight when... Oh, like, this is very hard for her.
You can either let them beat you freely, or at least get a few hits in.
Seeing as I'm a barbarian and follows the path of the world tree, I have a little wisdom on my hand, and I know when to choose my battles. And I knew we weren't going to fight this.
Yeah, I think Zorana is kind of like looking to the rest of the group, like, yeah, I don't think we'll make it out this. She's like, unless you guys want to wake up in the morgue again, I think we need to.
We already died once. I'm not taking no chance.
Put her hands up. You know, like I'm not ready to die again. So I think she begrudgingly puts her hands up, like, okay, if we surrender, like, do you promise not to beat us?
They're ordering you to drop your weapons and to lay down on the ground. Do you comply?
God, okay, she does that. She's like, fuck, we're beat.
All right, Lex, you got to stick with the plan. You got your hands on the ground. You're prone.
Lexton found him a beer on the ground, and he's slowly sipping it while laying there. watching this man get beat by these police.
Miss.
Was everyone else surrendered except for the two of us?
I haven't surrendered.
Kira hasn't surrendered, right? Right, Rylar. Rylar's got the armor of Agathis going. He's ready to throw, or she.
Um,
I'm gonna get another Diet Coke. I'll be right back.
I have a sinking suspicion we can't win this.
Maybe I'll get some
Yeah.
Didn't we get arrested last time?
No.
No? Didn't we all die last time?
We died in the morgue this playthrough. I think we were arrested in our other, like before Adam came.
Yeah, we were in the hotel or something, in the tavern. So have I? I'm just gonna wait and see and not do anything.
Oh my god.
I would use Dragon's Breath, but they would definitely hit you, Adam.
That's fine. Why is nobody going to try and attack them? They're just cops.
All right, what did Kira want to do?
Oh wait, that's. I am going to. Is any of them injured?
No.
I can't tell them. I'm gonna try the crossbow. And that fails.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, two of my allies have just thrown down their arms and have dropped prone.
I just want to go on record as I'm talking to the cops saying you that I said this was a bad idea.
And I would like to go on record, speaking to you, and the cops, of course, I wouldn't want to exclude you fine gentlemen, that it appears my allies have lost their nerve.
Wise man knows when to surrender. You are in an electrical net, sir, surrounded by 3 people.
Mm-hmm. I'm surrounded by 3 people.
You have lost.
Lex, now I don't want to be critical of you. However, you may notice that they're all very much distracted by me. And you may notice that their backs are all turned away. Now,
What does that mean?
I don't think you can call yourself wise if you can see such an obvious opening and not take it.
I've saw 3 people try to attack them and miss.
Uh-huh.
They're extremely dexterous.
And 3 of them tried to attack me, all of them with distinct advantage and miss.
You know, I saw me see you power up, right?
Oh no, I have special powers.
Understood. I see what you're saying, but let's see how this plays out. I'm
I can't
entertained at the
consider
moment.
I can't consider you wise. Please refrain.
So you're doing this for the plot, surrendering, is what you're saying.
I'm entertained. I'm seeing how this plays out. Lex is gonna ask, can y'all seem like y'all got this under control. Can I stand up and sit in the chair and watch this?
So Alaric just surrendered.
Alaric is just gonna look at Lex. You're disappointing, and just throw his weapon to the ground.
All right. Without berating the point and belaying it, I think it's safe to say that you all are surrendering.
Yep.
I just want you to look at the situation, Alaric.
I want you to look at the situation, Lex.
They came in too fast. Obviously, the people just left out. We did something before this. Remember?
And what did we do?
What did we do, Alaric? Where were we before this?
I'm asking you that question.
Did we not just leave the mortuary?
Yeah, and how did we get there? We don't know. That's a question for later.
What did we do on the way out, though?
We left.
Did we?
Yes.
That's exactly what we did. That's it.
Those other ones died. That's not our problem.
Immediately, I'm like, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Surrounded by...
So with that, you are all placed in shackles, and you are begin to be escorted down through the streets.
I'm just gonna go ahead. The shackles don't prevent me from, like, touching, like, myself, right?
No.
Wow, jeez.
Oh, this is...
Get that out of your mind. Can my hands still interact with my person?
After facing off with the officers, you want to touch yourself.
I'm asking the DM an important question.
Your hands are behind your back, so I'm going to say you're a little restricted in what you can access.
I don't need to access anything in particular. I just need to know if the hand can make contact with myself.
Yes. Yep.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and use 10 points of lay on hands and reverse the damage I took.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. Yep, nothing. Now, these shackles that you're in have some magical properties, but nothing that prevents healing. So you're fine there as you're led through the streets. Nothing stops you from a little self-love.
Actually, I think the shackles are very specifically preventing any kind of self-love.
Some people are into that. They would call
Right,
call the shackles themselves the love, But it's not my bag, but I don't judge. I don't judge.
It's not my bag either, and I'm judging intensely.
So you are being led through the streets, and you are being taken into the Harmonium's faction headquarters, effectively, which is the jail. Excuse me. There is another Harmonium officer who actually intercepts your procession through the streets. This is a fella named Jospert, and he begins talking with the three Harmonium officers, kind of stopping them and taking their attention. Let me see if I can. Creatures, named NPCs. Here we go. Let's put Jospert on the scene. So here's Jospert. So he starts talking with the officers. We'll say you guys are being led through the streets, kind of. You got one guy kind of breaking his way through the crowd, and the other guards flanking you on the left and the right. Jospert motions for the other two guards to come forward, and they kind of look at each other strangely, like they don't understand, and they go up, and Jospert is speaking in a hushed tone to them. You can't hear what he's saying, but Lex, you're in front, and specifically you can see it. He does it real quick, and he tries to do it so he's not noticed, but he makes direct eye contact with you and makes a gesture over to the side, kind of indicating that you guys should make a break for it.
With the chains on?
Mm-hmm.
Do we all have chains or just Alaric?
Not all of them.
Are we chained?
But you're not chained
together?
together. You are not chained together, right?
Lex bolts.
I'm gonna trip Lex.
You're in the back. You can't.
Can I trip Lex?
Yep, you're in the back. You can't.
Alright, well, can I attempt to trip Lex anyways?
Later. You will definitely get the
10 feet
opportunity.
away.
Yeah.
Anybody
Well,
else? Who else wants to bolt? And anybody want to stay still?
Yes.
You know what? I think, yeah, I'm just gonna bolt. I'm just gonna leave.
All right.
Yep.
There's an alleyway that you were kind of gestured towards. Now the guards, shout and turn and start to give chase, and you can hear Jospert order them to stop. And again, they're confused, and they start screaming and arguing, and you can hear them say, "They're getting away!" And there's as you go down the alley, there's a boarded up door to an abandoned building.
Yeah. Can we pull down the boards?
Let's you can make I guess an athletics check.
Sure. Ooh, this is bad.
Good enough, though. It wasn't that formidable. So you do pop off the boards, and you were able to. You want to just throw them to the side, or
Yep.
or okay,
Yeah, pretty much.
Take him in there with us.
and get in there.
Take him in there with us.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah.
So after just a few seconds, it only takes you a short time to get access to the building. But now you can see Jospert running down the alley towards you, and he's gesturing towards you like, keep going. And the Harmonium officers are now giving chase to him.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep going.
So, Josbert is able to get a little bit of a lead on him. It's not as literal as the icon placement would have you believe. But he gets in the building and he quickly goes to the wall and pulls a hidden switch, opening a secret door. And he gestures for you to get inside.
Okay.
All right, yeah, inside I go.
All right, and with that, everybody, I assume, gets inside?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And the door closes, and you are in a very tight tunnel that leads in between two dilapidated buildings that progresses down underground into a maze of tunnels beneath the city. And this fellow introduces himself as Pharaoh, and he actually changes shape right in front of you into a Shatterkai elf. And he says he's been observing you from afar and understands that you're having an identity crisis and believes his patron might be able to offer assistance. She's very wealthy and well connected and has lots of resources. So he thought, he hates to see anybody fall victim to the hardheads, and he thought he could extend a helping hand. He says he can guide you through Undersigil to his patron's safe house because it's too risky to travel the streets. The Harmonium officers will be back in force to look for them. Or look for you all.
I'll just sort of like gesture for him to lead on then.
Anybody else want to chime in?
Mm-mm.
All right. We Pharaoh leads you down through the maze of tunnels that you would be near impossible to navigate without an experienced guide. Thankfully, you've got one with you. Parisa, I forgot this. I apologize. But when the Hardheads showed up and placed you under arrest, she just said she can't go back to prison and bolted out of the area. So Parisa is no longer
shackles off us.
Yeah. Yes, Pharaoh can definitely do that, and they all clink to the ground, and apparently their magic is dispersed when they do so.
Finally.
Hmm.
That was disappointing.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Was it? For you?
No, for you.
Or do you
Watching
only
the
speak
display.
up when or do you only speak up when you want to antagonize me?
So easy.
Because you have nothing else to speak about.
You seem extremely argumentative, and it's just seems like we're going to really enjoy this journey together.
And you seem to have very performative morals.
Extremely neutral.
Nothing was neutral about that. Kowtowing and then running at the first chance.
I think that's the definition of neutral. Uninvolved.
Very involved.
Yeah, from behind, walk up and smack them both on the back of their heads.
Yes,
You'll have
and
to
you
roll an
can
attack for that.
you can gain inspiration for doing so.
It's not even like for the bickering, it's for the fact and like the thing she's gonna say is like, you stupid fucks never ever ever confess to anything. We didn't know what they were gonna take us in for. We don't mention shit that we've done before they tell us what we're accused of. God damn it. We could have seen more charges slapped on, like she's going on a whole rant about like the fact that they almost got us in more trouble for something they may or may not have known about. Never fucking talk around cops.
Damn, you are from Jersey.
I was about to say that same thing.
So the destination that you're heading to, his patron, Pharaoh's patron, is he doesn't reveal her name, but he says that it won't take long to get there, but you're going to have to cross through Undersigle again because the streets are too dangerous now. As you begin your way, let me just move everybody kind of the middle here. A tunnel leads through a half-collapsed basement, and at the center of the chamber, a rat with an exposed brain and a bloated stomach lies belly up on a porcelain plate scattered with pink crumbs. As the rodent meets your gaze, you hear a low voice in your mind. "Do what you must," it says. "We have already won."
Okay. You've already won what? Just gotta step around the thing.
It says, "We know and see all. Kill me if you will. You will not stop."
Yeah, I
Us.
just step around it. I'm not dealing with this crazy talking rat.
What is happening here?
It's just your
He's,
average, everyday talking fat rat.
Yeah, absolutely bloated stomach. He's gorged himself. Apparently on a sweet dessert.
Oh god, it's the fucking possum in the box of donuts.
What is that he's eating? Where did he get cake in the sewer?
Probably brought it.
All I'm gonna say is I don't want anything to do with that cake. It's sewer cake, ew.
You don't want the sewer cake?
No!
Why not?
Yeah, no.
I really shouldn't have to explain myself.
The answer's in the
And she
name.
just, like, turns away from me, like,
obviously
disgusted.
being sarcastic.
Yeah, right. Say that now, buddy. Save face now while you still can.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm learning so much about you both today.
So the Pharaoh starts leading you around. It seems like you're going to leave this rat in peace. But as you go, you hear the cryptic warning, beware the scent of strawberry, from the rat.
The hell that supposed to mean? I still ain't figured it out.
Pretty sure it means beware the scent of strawberry.
So you guys travel for another while, and you stop and take a break at one point, and we can get in a second short rest. But Pharaoh explains Undersigil is too dangerous to try to take an extended rest out here in the open, and that it would be better. You'd be better served to get to your destination.
We have no more short rests after this, correct?
Yeah.
If we're playing by Baldur's Gate rules, then yeah, you get 2 short rests per long rest.
So this is our second?
I think so, yeah.
Are we playing by Baldur's Gate rules?
I think in general, I like to when I love the some of the mechanics from BG3, and I'll at least test them out and see how they go. Certainly not everything, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. That's what I'll do. Boom, back to
I
full health.
think I'm getting the 2024 DMG and Player's Handbook for Christmas. I already have it digitally, but I'm waiting to have the actual books in hand so I can read them.
Special covers?
No, because I wanted the original set too. I mean, I don't know. The girls know that I do like my special covers.
Yeah.
But that
And they're-
DMG with Venger on it,
Yeah.
that's hard to pass up.
I'm probably just gonna pirate the rules if I need them. I'm not. I'm not inspired enough to pay for the new rule set
Mm-hmm.
when I could just get them for free.
All right, so with the short rest business taken care of, you continue on. Let me go ahead and set up the next area here. Let's get Pharaoh again. We've got Pharaoh with you. And I'll move you guys over and let you drop your tokens.
Okay.
And who was it? It was...
Oh, the map is all black. Where do you want us to drop them?
Oh!
I see the map.
Right here?
Could you use shift ping or?
You got it.
Thank you.
Why am I
Oh,
There we
unable
go.
to see?
shoot. I can't see my token, which is interesting. Like, I can see the name, but I don't actually see her. I don't know if you can see Zorana's token right now.
I can see Zorana's token. What is
It
it to
seems-
look through somebody's
Can
eyes?
anyone else see it?
Control L?
Yeah, I can see.
I don't see any tokens.
Yeah, look through token is Control L.
Right.
Yeah, because I was trying to place it, and then you shifted the map, and I went on black, so I don't know if it's on the wrong layer or something, or...
Now everybody's on
I see a square
the
with her
token
name.
layer. Right.
But it could also just be my Wi-Fi.
Is my token on there?
Let's...
Is Kyra on there?
She is now.
Don't see any tokens.
Let's see if Kyra...
Is it just me or is the map smaller now?
This is a smaller map. This is a pretty tiny map, yeah.
I thought there was a larger black map. Or maybe it was just the border was just messing with it.
Nobody can see.
Well, I can see fine. I've got my token out.
And you see the other tokens?
I can see the other tokens.
Right. What's the difference? You've
I'm
got
not sure.
You've got night vision.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, I don't have night vision. That might be it.
I have the dark vision. I see the map, I just don't see the tokens.
Right. I'm just going to go ahead and turn daylight on. I think that'll be the easy way to fix that.
Yeah, I got dark vision up to 60 feet.
There, how's that?
Okay. I can see everyone. We're just translucent for whatever reason.
I still can't see.
Yeah.
It's the beyond people that can't see.
Oh, it's beyond people can't see?
No, I could see, but they're translucent.
Oh, I can't see at all. Maybe
I don't see your token on here.
Yeah, I don't see your token.
Yeah, I don't see your token either.
Then can you drop me?
You got it.
On the... Okay, there I go. I can see now.
Yeah, why does Zorana have such weird vision? I gotta figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you got vision on. You don't have night vision. So I don't know.
No, moving my token.
Right. I don't understand why it's being so weird. If I look,
It's fine. I can see everyone for the most part. They're just translucent.
Has the same problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll.
See anything.
Maybe I'll give a quick refresh just to see what it does.
I don't see the tokens as being... They're not transparent for me. Are they transparent for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is strange. You can control your token, right?
Yeah, I just was moving mine, so I mean, I don't know. It's fine. I can see everyone, so it's not like the end of the world.
Right.
Oh, that's such a weird bug.
People with night vision are seeing it real, and people without are seeing it. It's got to be something about the daylight setting on the map or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or translucent.
Right,
Oh,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's what I see when I look through your eyes, too. I just can't figure it out. Maybe it's just the brightness is down too low? I don't know. Here, let's do this. How about that?
Hey,
Oh, yeah, that fixed it.
That's just turning off dynamic lighting.
I will just use my imagination and pretend it's dark and hard to see.
Right. So, let's get back on track here now that we've gone through our Roll20 lighting issues. Let's see, under Sigil. A strawberry cake decorated with leathery wings rests on a festive table in this damp, dimly lit chamber. Wet sediment collects around floor drains, and gaping sewer pipes protrude from the stone walls. The other end of the tunnel is barred shut. That's down here. 4 rosy-cheeked humans in grimy baker's attire sit at the table sipping tea with pinkies extended.
Fancy.
out.
Well, they did say to be wary of strawberry.
I think the wings are enough to dissuade me.
I guess we'll just approach and talk. Oh wait, can't we just ask names right here? Like, hey, do you know these people?
He says they're called the Cakers. They're a dead faction. Or nearly dead anyway. They believe that the multiverse is a giant multi-layered cake.
Oh, so they crazy. Got it.
A cake. A cake.
Cake.
No, for real. Tell me what they like. A cake.
It's not the craziest idea I've heard. That's the funny thing. You ever heard
the
about
multiverse?
turtles all the way down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that to my, what the fuck? What do they call it? Not a portfolio, but like Rolodex. I'm just gonna add that to my Rolodex of religions and beliefs, and I will be sure to ask my god about that.
So, as you enter the room, the caker at the end of the table jumps up and invites you to take a seat and join the celebration.
What celebration is that?
It doesn't say what they're celebrating. Any reason to enjoy cake and tea is a reason to celebrate.
Am I the only one that's not getting the warm and fuzzies from this?
If you're getting the warm and fuzzies from this, I think there's something wrong with you.
Exactly. So that means we might need to
Leave.
get to the other side of that gate. Do you know how to get to the other side of that gate? Seeing as how you led us down here?
Pharaoh? He says, this is all new. This is, the last time he was through here, these folks in the bars weren't here.
We don't know the cake people.
No, he's heard of them by reputation only.
Okay.
Bakery lady, you wouldn't by chance know how to get past that gate, would you?
The name is Gertrude.
Okay, Miss Gertrude. Do you know how to get past the gate?
Does that mean you won't be joining us for tea and cake?
We just have a quick errand we need to run. We'll be right back. It's just real quick.
How rude. How disappointing.
We're not trying to be rude by any sort of the manner. We just have a really quick errand we need to run, and we need to get past that gate. And our guide told us that that gate wasn't here last time, so that means you have something to do with that gate.
Please, sit and enjoy some tea, and then we will send you on your way. And cake.
I'm gonna
Alaric.
go ahead and just pop a quick divine sense, see if I'm getting any of the not warm and fuzzies here.
Not picking up on any of the undead or fiends or anything like that.
You know what? Alaric, you going over there to eat some cake?
Now, why are you volunteering me?
Because you walked up.
Oh, fair. Well, perhaps I could join you for some tea, but I'm kind of on a diet, so cake would be out for me.
I don't think you can deny the cake from a caker.
Yeah, alright. Well, there's
No,
like there's some contemplation here because he doesn't actually know what's going to happen and if anybody's going to have his back for this.
I'll be over there with you. We got you.
The caker that you are standing by, Lex, quietly stands up dabs his face with a napkin, pushes his chair in, and turns and takes 2 swings at you. And hits you for 7
What
points
the-
of damage. Roll for initiative.
What? How you invite me to a cake and swing on me?
These motherfuckers. I was hungry.
You are the cake.
The cake is a lie.
Lex, you know what you have to do. They're standing right
Where's
next to the cake. Put their face into the cake.
My thing didn't pop up.
It's cool. I got something for him.
Would throwing the cake count as a projectile weapon?
An improvised weapon, sure.
Alright, perfect.
I mean, I don't think it would do damage, though. It's too soft.
It's not the physical damage, it's the emotional trauma.
Oh, yeah, that will definitely... they wouldn't be happy to see a cake destroyed like that.
See, sometimes emotional damage is as strong as regular damage.
Who are we missing off of the initiative?
That'd be me, because it's not going through for this time.
This map is just causing all kinds of issues.
And turn. And Kira, what did you roll?
I think the first time was like a 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah. Go with that. Oh, game log.
All right. Lex. So,
7 points of damage.
you could see. Well, no, we won't do a surprise attack out of nowhere. Your reflexes beat his, so you can see that he's getting ready to take a swing at you.
I'm a bonus action rage. And I'm gonna attack first.
Do we have our weapons back?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jawsbert got your weapons.
Yeah.
Or Pharaoh.
You would have
I should
advantage.
say.
You would have advantage for flanking, right?
I don't need it. I
Are
rolled
we
a
not doing?
23.
Are we not doing flanking?
I hate flanking with advantage. I like the concept of advantage and disadvantage. I think sometimes, though, they over-rely on it when they should, something should be +2 or +4. It shouldn't be advantage.
That's what I've been doing in my game. Is just flanking is a +2 to the attack roll.
When you're talking about, it's the downstream effects of like rogues being able to basically get advantage, therefore sneak attack on like everything they do.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Where +4 is a significant chance to hit, and it's like I get it. They like promoting advantage, but sometimes that's my criticism of the system.
It creates an over-reliance.
Advantage is cool, but sometimes it should be a +4 or +6 even, and whatever.
I mean, statistically, advantage only gets you an average of like a 2,
Yeah.
like higher on the roll.
Right.
So I've just made advantage a +2.
Yeah, I haven't introduced the official flanking to this yet, so yeah, let's just call it +2 and
+2 to the roll or the attack?
the attack roll. So
Okay,
you hit
well,
anyway. You hit anyway.
yeah.
So these guys only got leather armor on. So 13 slashing damage to this fella before he successfully executes his swing. And Alaric, you're right behind him.
All right, I'm just gonna get up at the back, I guess. If it is a +2, that is a 20.
Yep. That definitely hits.
Great. 8 slashing.
All right.
It's not very nice of them.
Caker over here is going to circle around. He's going to get his +2 on his mace attack. So a 13 and a 24.
24 hits, but I think I'm resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing due to my rage.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so only 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Add to the world tree, baby.
Nice.
Oh, they got pack tactics too. I should have done that at advantage, but I'll remember that for the next one.
Everybody has pack tactics except for us.
All right.
We need like that one specific totem barbarian.
All right, Lex, take 4 more points of damage.
Okay.
Rylar.
All right, I'm gonna move in, take a swing at this guy here.
That's enough to bring him down.
That's it.
All right. Kira, a 15 and a 10. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, the 15 hits.
5 bludgeoning damage from 2 mace swings at your face. And now your response.
He was just going to stand there and not do anything, but
Now he's got you involved.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
2. Let me. See, I'm going to. Do I have to climb up here? Is this...
No, it's just a couple of feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up there and go right there.
Okay.
And for my
I
bonus
posted-
act,
I'll go for it.
you know what?
Bonus action.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay. And that gives you that ability to attack with it next round. Or do you get to use it right away?
You touch one willing creature and choose which one. Until the spell ends, the target can take a magic action to exhale 15 foot.
An action.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I use,
Bonus action before your action? Yep.
and since they're both magic, can I do that on the same turn?
They're not spells, so I don't think you're running afoul of any rules with multiple spell casting.
Okay.
Yep.
Then.
Bonus action, activate, action, attack.
Yep.
All right.
And that's going to be fire damage. And that's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. So you can get these two in there if you maneuver yourself right.
Yeah.
Just go like there.
Okay. I was trying to avoid him, but that should be good.
Yeah, to make it official, why don't I get the thing? I haven't busted out the spell cone in a while.
Oh yeah, that.
How do I rotate this thing? Oh, they changed where the rotate thing is.
You could rotate it on the.
There we go.
Yeah, like that. That should
Right.
be good, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
I already knew it was good. I was just playing with the thing because I hadn't played with it yet in a while. All right, cool. So breath weapon attack. Does that involve an attack roll, or is that a saving throw?
13 decks.
13 dex. Okay, so the thug failed his, and Gertrude, who I think is just another thug, but let's open it up. She made hers. And how much damage?
So it says, on the log it says 12 damage.
12.
I don't know why it didn't come through here, but
Okay.
on the
All right, so
beyond.
the guy up front says 12, and Gertrude takes 6 fire damage.
Yeah.
All right, and I think that will do it for Kira, and we go to Zorana.
Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to put her? Let's put her here. And I'm gonna have her cast. Let me get to my actions. Okay, she's gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. She'll plop it right down here, and let's just call it a mace now. And she's gonna take a swing at this guy right over here. Does 26 hit?
Oh, yeah, sure does.
Okay, so they're going to take 10 force damage.
Which one was it, Gertrude or the thug? The thug. 10,
The thug. Yeah.
10 force. All right. Anything else for Zorana?
No, that'll be it for now.
All right. Let's see what Pharaoh can do. He's got a hand crossbow that he's going to take a shot at Gertrude. Oh, he's going to miss badly. And then we go to Gertrude. What's she gonna do?
Great question. What is she going to do?
Take your up attack, Alaric.
I think my opportunity attack, I'm gonna try and grapple them.
Okay.
Let's see. 12! Woo! High roll. Son of a bitch.
All right. Gertrude charges Zorana with her rolling pin.
Yeah, those all hit.
She's wielding a rolling pin and clobbers you for 7 bludgeoning.
It's a guy?
She.
Okay, I was like, hold on, I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Right.
Yeah, there's like a coin toss here.
All right. And then we come to the top of the round, and Lex.
That coin toss could land on its side.
Is anybody injured?
I mean, Zorana's clobbered with a rolling pin.
I mean, I just took some damage.
Well, let me specify, is anybody injured within 10 feet of me?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, I'm going to start my turn off with 2d6. It's going to give me 4 temporary hit points. And that's my... It's not even a bonus action. And, I'm going to attack this gentleman.
You know, I think they gave up the right to be called gentlemen a while ago.
That's a miss.
Yes, that is. Yeah.
Do you get advantage because you were raging or anything?
No, I do not. Unless I attack recklessly,
Unless
and I'm not doing it.
reckless, right?
So I'll just stick with that. Now, end my turn there.
Aight. Alaric.
Alright. Zorana's not exactly a melee character. Not really made for the brawl, right?
Yeah, she's not really built for that, but she'll be okay for another round. If 7 damage is the worst she's gonna get, like, it's fine.
Yeah, then you're probably fine. Alright, I'm just gonna go and attack this... Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'll just go here and get the flanking bonus anyways. Hopefully I can hit.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully I deal decent damage.
10.
Hey!
Very
10
nice.
damage.
Very nice.
Yeah, just stab him in the back.
All right.
I was looking at my options here. It's like I could the closest one that could get me flanking was Gertrude, right?
Right, with a B, right.
Yeah, okay. I was making sure I got that right. I don't want to.
Yeah, it's an unusual name, right? Right.
Yeah, I'd hate to say the wrong name. You know, it'd be really offensive.
So, Lex, you got tagged for 11 bludgeoning damage.
With resistance, that's 5, right?
It is.
Okay.
This caker is no more. Rylar.
Okay, I'm gonna move down into flanking. That's a 15.
Right, definitely hits for 8 slashing damage. Alright, this caker here is gonna attack Alaric with advantage. And hit for 13.
Yeah, that just hits. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, crit.
13. And then we
Alright,
go to
yeah,
Kira.
that's a chunk of my health right there.
These guys are no match for you. You'll clean this up. You might take a few hits, but you'll clean up. What you got, K-Dog?
On the Gertrude. That's not coming up. 16.
Okay,
Hand crossbow.
that hits.
So I'm not sure the damage. One, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Any bonus action?
No, that's it.
All right, Zorana.
Not gonna lie.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay, so bonus action, I would the spiritual weapon, attack the thug here.
All right.
So I'm just gonna
That's hits for
16.
9.
9. And then as my main attack, on Gertrude, I'm gonna hit her with my moonsicle.
All right. 2 slashing damage.
Yeah.
All right. Pharaoh's going to take shot.
And just, sorry, just fun little story you reminded me of. I work So we have a bunch of different clients on my job, and we have one lady named Gertrude.
Right.
And so she always signed her email as like, you know, like her name says like Gertrude whatever, and then she'd sign it like Trude, like Trude.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and my other coworker were like, oh, okay, yeah, Trude sent us an email, you know, like just always read it as that.
Right.
And then our manager overheard us. It was like, guys, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Trudy, just with an E. And we both just like looked at each other. We were like, what? And mind you, we've been saying this like for a year. We've been referring to her as like Trude.
No
like,
kidding.
Oh God. We just both had the realization of like, holy shit, it's Trudy with an E. Like,
Right.
disgusting. You know, like, oh my God.
You got to put an accent on that E or something. I mean, I would assume it was Trude too.
Yeah, I'd have made the same mistake.
Right.
But as soon as our manager said it, we're like, it's a good thing we've never spoken to her face to face and accidentally called her Trude.
Right.
That would have been horrifying.
Yeah, but it would have been pretty hard to explain that one.
All right, Gertrude swings and misses, and we come back round to Lex.
All right. Lex is going to attack. Let me attack this gentleman right here. And boom. Come on.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
18? How the hell did you do 18 damage?
I don't know.
Let's see. That is 1d10 something. 1d, or is it 1d12 plus 6?
I have.
And you got a 12. You got a 12.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. 18 damage it is.
The damage only gonna get worse.
All right.
The higher my level get.
Right? Well, that's barbarian, man. They deal the damage, right? Alaric is supposed to say damn when a barbarian deals damage.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll just keep attacking Gertrude.
One more hit should do it.
Oh, 16 with flanking.
Yep.
All right. Hopefully, I roll decently.
Oh,
Yeah, All right. I'm gonna move down. I guess I can't move into the space the weapon occupies, can I?
Sure you can. Go ahead.
All right. Gonna step next to it.
All right. This Caker sees Gertrude go down, and he screams, "No!" And he disengages from you two and dashes toward this pipe. He disappears inside the pipe. It's big enough for him to kind of fit in if he crouches. But you see him exit here, where he takes
How is it even
advantage.
possible?
Oh, this is some Scooby-Doo bullshit.
So Kira does a 15 and a 14 hit.
Both of them.
So take 10 points of damage and make 2 concentration checks.
Is that saving throws?
No, not a Constitution save. What is it?
The one above?
Yeah, you just roll Constitution and you get your.
Does that go through?
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I
I was just so sorry. Just
Yeah.
because I'm thinking about this now for thinking Baldur's Gate rolls. Did this guy like run past my spiritual weapon?
This guy?
The guy who's running to the pipe, yeah.
He disappeared into here and
Oh, okay.
came out here, so he never came near your spiritual weapon.
Okay. I just wanted to see if I could react, but that's a good point. It is Scooby-Doo.
So the first one was 11. My con.
Okay, so that's a success. You maintain
What was that,
concentration. Concentration, right?
Oh wait, no, that was Constitution.
I think concentration is Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Then we do that again. And that's 19.
Oh, there you go. You crushed it on that one. All right. Rylar.
All right. Since that guy ran away, I'm going to move up to this guy and hit him instead.
And you do.
7.
All right. Assuming that's it, we'll go to the next. Take her off the list. Kira. Or Kyra.
Well, I'm gonna move after that one in this tube. He disappeared, right? Or is he just standing there?
No, he's standing there right at the entrance of the tunnel. Yep.
Okay. Then since I have it, I'm gonna do the Dragon's Breath again.
Pipe, I guess, would be the better word.
So this is a 13 dex.
All right.
And
Ooh, looks like he made it.
13 damage. So
6 damage.
yeah.
Which is enough. I believe that was the last of them. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. Right. 3 thugs and Gertrude. All right. So that is it. Congratulations. Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and get 1900 XP
Each? Or is that total?
each.
Holy shit.
19,000, no problem.
God damn. From these clowns.
All right, so I see Lex, you're investigating the pipe.
Oh, I was muted. I was asking, so if I go through this tunnel, will I populate over here?
Yep.
So I go through this tunnel.
And you come out over here.
Okay. I'm gonna go through this tunnel.
Up here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through this tunnel. Ha
I'm gonna walk into the tunnel. Think, am I just going in a straight line when I go into this thing?
Effectively, I guess, yeah.
Like, am I aware of any like turns happening when I exit the tunnel at the other end? Like,
No, it is a portal. One of Sigel's many portals that is activating in this area, and I suppose there is a subtle kind of soft muted flash, and you find yourself in a new destination.
could you drag me over there? I can't go through walls.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this place just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Curious, sir, and curious, sir.
See? Wisdom.
What exactly was wise about walking through these?
Wisdom.
I saw a solution, and I figured it out.
You went through all the pipes. You didn't go to the right one first.
It's hard to tell.
Process of elimination.
It's hard to tell if Alaric is like squinting as he looks at you because his one eye is like permanently half shut, or if he's just blinking.
Sorry,
Process of
Dan, can you
elimination.
pass me along? I obviously am following them once
There
they
you
figure
go.
it out.
Very good.
Thank you.
So nobody wanted to search for treasure, huh?
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Now you
good
mention
people.
it. All right,
That's-
I want
Go
80
back
back
to the
through the
tunnel.
pipe. Yeah, we go back through the tunnel.
You just had a devil appear on your shoulder? And they're like,
Yeah,
what
how does
about,
devil appear? It's
what
this
about
guy.
the looting?
Yeah, what about the looting? It's this like little. It's this little thing. It
He
looks
showed
like
up
the-
in a strange, smelling cloud of smoke.
Yeah, he looks like he looks like the Eidolon from the second edition D&D DM guide.
All right, let's make it official. You go back in the tunnel?
We go back in the tunnels
Mhm.
to look for the loot.
All right. There you go.
Tactical.
Turn my
Yeah,
rage off.
that GIF is pretty much what we were doing.
What, what,
Well, that was that was what I meant. Like the devil appeared in a
right,
cloud of strange smoke.
right, right.
Oh yeah,
So, which of the bodies do you want to search first?
I guess Gertrude.
All right. You find 2 stale baguettes.
Why?
Why does she have baguettes in her pockets?
I don't. How long are these pockets?
Listen. I get it. As somebody who likes bread, I get it.
I mean, but these are clearly very stale. These are like weapons at this point.
No, guys, she clearly had a bad date at Olive Garden and stuffed her pockets before she left.
What
messed
is
up that
Olive
order.
Garden?
Oh my god, do you not remember the meme of like
No, I know
the breads? Oh, okay, that's what I mean.
Well, this is just Alaric in character. No, I actually, God, okay, I haven't been to an Olive Garden forever because they closed the only one near me.
No, I refuse to actually go to Olive Garden.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest.
Well, I'm Italian on my mom's side, so I don't have high expectations.
Oh man,
Right. It's cafeteria food.
There's like one good Italian restaurant near me, and it's like the most out of the way location possible.
Oh, we got a great place near us. It's a little expensive, but it's like, oh, it's so good. It's like the best meatballs I've ever had. So good.
Yeah, also
Anyway.
I am from Jersey and currently living in Hoboken, so you want to talk about Italian food, besides the one, the food I grew up my mom making, I've got a laundry list of places.
I could hear it, the inflection in the voice as you started to speak about it. Like, you want to talk about Italian?
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
sorry, it comes out. It's the side of the family we talk to.
I have a question for you. This is gonna
Yes.
sound incredibly insane. Can I search the cake?
Yeah, so the cake, go ahead and make either an insight or a medicine check.
Oh, I'm proficient in neither. Oh no, I'm proficient in insight somehow. 6.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm just gonna
shit!
start,
I
like-
forgot a big fucking detail here. Oh, this is great.
Uh-oh. Is this great for you or great for us?
No, this is a DM fail. This is the DM forgetting an important aspect of this battle. But you reminded me, so why don't you get inspiration for reminding me?
Oh, okay. What did I do? Can I use my inspiration on my insight check? As I stare, scrutinizing this cake.
Okay, so what I neglected, and I'm going to put it here. It's just I'm just going to go ahead and show you here in the Discord chat.
Oh. First, first. Oh!
Right.
Ooh.
No.
So unfortunately, this should have happened right away. So I apologize, but we are in a situation where unfortunately nobody else wanted to come back and loot. So we're going to say that while you came back and looted, these things sprouted
Wait,
from the bodies.
Did nobody else want to come back here?
They
I
did.
wanted to.
No,
but
big dog, you alone.
No. Who did, Kira?
Yeah, I wanted to, but I figured it was just a.
No, it's fine. If you wanted to, I'll put you on this side.
You know what? I come through the pipe, I see those things, and I go back the other way.
You know what? Oh my.
So there's 4 of them. All right.
There's 4. These shouldn't be 2. Oh god, they're just. Ugh.
Do you mind expanding the picture of these tokens? I'm just curious what these guys look like.
Gross.
Oh.
Yeah,
those are nasty.
they're the detached heads of the
Acres.
of the cakers. Right. Thank you. They have detached from the bodies and are now flying around and being.
Oh, they're flying.
Yes.
Is the spiritual weapon still there?
You know what? Yes, and you know what? I'll put everybody back on this side, and we can just retcon it. And we'll just re-roll initiative and go with that. I think that's the easiest thing to do.
Wow.
And
I dislike these cakers even more. Because now I know what's in the cake, and I don't like that.
right?
I rolled a 15.
All right.
Oh, hey, same initiative.
All right, Rylar, you get to go first against the Vargul Reflections.
Nice. All right, going after this one right here. Nice.
I was busy playing with the sheet. I didn't see which one you pinged. The one right in front. Okay.
Yep.
23 damage.
And that is magical. If it matters.
Slashing damage. 23.
Nice.
That's why the fight had so much XP, because I forgot the friggin' half the goddamn creatures in the fight. All right, Pharaoh again is not. He's participating, but he's not engaging in melee for you guys. He thinks there's plenty of you. You got this under control. He's just going to offer support with his hand crossbow, and he's going to miss. Alaric.
Okay, these are all very gross, and I'd like to get rid of them. I've clicked the button, I'm just waiting for it to show up.
Right. There it is. Oh, yeah. 5
That's a little
slashing.
That's my turn.
All right. All right. This guy is dead. So we go to this one. All right, so Zorana. The Vargul's head mimics that of Alaric. And it is completely horrifying to you. I mean, his face was pretty scary to begin with, but this is a whole other level.
Hey, only 50% of his face is fucked up.
So, Zorana, let's make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Saving throw. Higher than this. Oh, god damn it!
12.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll. Ah, there we go.
All right, so you take no damage, and you are immune to the effect of this of all Vargul reflections for the next hour. Kira. It's an
Firebolt.
interesting question, though. As I look at these things, they are fiends. And Alaric, you did say at the top of this that you wanted to detect, I forget what it's, detect evil, right?
I did, what I had done was I did Divine Sense.
That's it. That's what it's called.
But if these creatures were not...
They didn't exist until
They didn't
they
exist.
sprouted.
Yeah.
Right, but it's an interesting question whether, would they have been detectable beforehand? I think you could make an argument for it.
Well, because they only came into existence after the creature expired, right?
Right. Well, as the rules are written, yeah, because this is not a creature rule. This was a rule that was in the book that I posted here in the chat. So the Planescape Turn of Fortune's Wheel Adventure book mentions that, hey, this is what happens when they go to 0 hit points. I don't think that Vargul Reflections... I'm just reading their other abilities here. Okay, so they have this ability, which, is a little bit of a spoiler, but I think you guys will dispatch these guys regardless. That I don't think it's going to necessarily get an opportunity to use this. But this is how they procreate, so... all it says is how to remove it. It doesn't say that it's detectable, right? It just says when the target dies, its head tears from its body and becomes a new Vargul reflection. There's nothing in the rule to say that it would be detectable, but I would argue that you should be able to use it that way. It just, an interesting rules discussion. I don't mean to derail the whole combat. I'm sorry, Kira.
That's okay. Firebolt on that one, on the steps.
All right.
Well, that's a miss. I'm assuming a 6 doesn't hit.
No, these guys are armor class 12.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
All right, so this guy back here, his closest target is Pharaoh, so he's going to target Pharaoh. Why not, right? With the horrific reflection. And Pharaoh is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. It's going to make it, so takes no damage, is immune to the effects. Lex.
Alright. Lex is going to move here and attack this one.
Oh, yeah. For 10. All right. Zorana.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take my spiritual weapon and I'm gonna attack the flying one over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ew.
I forgot to do this too.
Ooh, just
Ew.
missed.
Just missed. Okay,
Is that additional
since-
damage, Lex?
No, that's temporary hit points that I get at the beginning of each of my turns.
Got it. Sorry.
yeah, no problem. So if that doesn't work, as my action, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at this one.
Okay. And that's a dexterity save.
Mhm.
Failed for 3 radiant damage. And
Yep.
nothing special about radiant damage with them, unfortunately. So we'll just do 3 points. And this reflection here is going to target Alaric.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, a wisdom saving throw. 14.
Nice. Rylar.
What face does it take on? Is it also mine?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I think Alaric is just like criticizing its appearance.
Like, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it. Look, the scar is very clearly over exaggerated.
Great sword on that one there is certainly hits for a 5er.
Yep.
Pharaoh is going to shoot at that same one and hit for 4. Alaric.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just try and stab the Varg. Hold on. Strategically gonna move here first so I can get that sweet +2. And then I'm gonna try to whack the fucker. Pretty sure that misses.
I didn't see the attack roll. I only saw the damage.
13.
Oh, the +2 is flanking, right? All right. Yeah, no, 13 hits.
13 hits? Wild. Okay.
Right.
You'd think like a small head would be harder to hit.
Right. Apparently, they're not all that fast. They must be kind of awkwardly flapping around.
Yeah, probably.
Makes them a little bit easier targets.
Alright, that's my turn then.
All right. This reflection here, let's see if his reflective power recharges. It does not. So with that, all he has is his bite. Rylar, 11, probably doesn't hit.
Nope, missed.
All right. Kira.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on the one that's injured. And that's, the hell. So that's a Wisdom 13.
All right. And what spell was it?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. Okay, this is unfortunately applies. I've been forgetting it, but I'm going to remember it from here on in. So he gets advantage on that wisdom save. 12.
So if he fails and 5
5
hit points.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic. Okay.
Yeah. 5
necrotic damage. All right. This one here. Everybody used their abilities, so does his recharge. Nope. He's gonna go and try to bite Pharaoh. And 8 misses. Lex.
Lex is going to move here and attack this one. Before I do that, see if I get more. Nope. Sticking with 8. Give me something good.
9 points of damage. Big swing at the head and take a chunk out of it, and we go to Zorana.
Okay, again, just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do take a flame on the same guy here.
All right, which is a dexterity save, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's magic, so magic resistance applies. So I think they made their save.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so he won't take any damage.
Right.
And then bonus action, I'm just gonna have my spiritual weapon attack this one.
And hit for 8.
Yep.
Bravo, okay. This guy is toast. Rylar.
Alright, same one. 13. 4, 13.
Alright. Pharaoh is going to switch it up and melee attack this one. And do a little bit better than he's been doing and finish this one off. So congrats on beating all the Vargul's. Now, I will not tease it out any longer because I fortunately only remembered because I told you to come back for the piece of treasure I know you missed. And it gave me the opportunity to run the second half of the fight. But this is the only valuable thing you find. In addition to the baguettes, you find a couple of mincemeat pies and a lemon tart. But Gertrude was carrying a portal compass.
A wondrous item.
So we could always find our way back to the portal, the last portal we used.
Right.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's best for us to get up out of here. Nobody touched that cake.
Yeah, that's what was wrong with the cake. The cake was made with Vargul blood. And the cakers were not doing well. They had makeup on to conceal their nastiness, but yes, none of you were going to eat that cake, so you made that kind of clear from the get-go. Why would you eat a cake that had big leathery wings, really? Unless it was an Is This Cake challenge or something like that on Food Network.
I mean, you know what? It makes sense, though, because you can use blood as an egg substitute.
I'm horrified that you know that. That is just, I'm thinking of any recipe, and I'm just like, no, a blood cake.
What would be improved?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't improve anything. It does it does change the coloration.
Rah. Rah.
It increases the iron content.
I bet.
Over here.
But yeah, that's a fun fact about our world.
Right. I'm going to call us a few minutes early here. Poor Chris has not been feeling well, so big thank you to him for enduring it out. I know it wasn't easy for you. Thank you, sir.
I made it.
Yes. Congrats. Thank you, guys. It was fun. I already gave you your XP. You got your magic item now. We're going to continue on next week and continue our journey through Undersigil. We're going to a casino called the Fortune's Wheel. This is where Pharaoh's patron operates out of. And so you're going to get to meet them and explore the casino as we get into next week. Yes, you will be able to play casino games. There's many casino games, and you're going to be getting some complimentary house chips. So you'll have all the reason to play some of them because you won't have to gamble your own money. So we'll have some fun doing that. And until then, I'll wish you all well, and we will see you in the chat and see you next week.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, he is.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Have a good week.
Have a good one.